Hey, yo, remember when everybody thought Gohan was gonna show up? Yo, rest in peace, Toriyama, man. Truly, truly one of the greatest writers in all of fiction, even though he has some questionable things here and there. Can we be honest, man? I'm not gonna go as far as to say like Daima ruined Dragon Ball or anything, but bro, how many times are we gonna get a Patara retcon? I feel like the whole reason Daima exists is just so people can add stuff to the wiki page. Let's start off with the positives, I guess. This is gonna be a non-spoiler review, as best as I can. The last 3 episodes, fire, amazing, awesome. Everywhere. The last 3 episodes in the first Demon World was honestly the best Demon World. Everything after that, that whole middle section, it was such a drag, bro. Like, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I was, like, whole time I'm watching it, like, I feel like this is more than just a pacing issue. It was so many weeks. I just felt like they were spinning their wheels. And then this interview comes out with and the rest of, you know, the people that was working on it. And it's like, yeah, no, they actually had no idea what they were doing with the series. They kind of just blew their load on the entire first Demon World. And you can feel it, man. You can feel it. After the first Tamagami fight, like, it still looks great. Like, Daima, okay. Daima is definitely better than GT. The first 20 episodes of GT, at least. Look at the fights that we got in Daima, right? Like, we got, again, all of the Tamagami fights kind of slapped. The battle against Goma kind of slapped. The final episode, no spoilers, I'm pretty sure you've already seen it. Like, what's even the point? Like, you can't escape it. This is like when Gear 5 finally happened. Like, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is real. Nice. Like, that was amazing. I love the lore with the Demon World and the origin of the Namekians, the origin of the Supreme Kai and his whole race of people. Like, that's great stuff. I feel like at the end of the day, Daima is just kind of one big setup for, you know, whatever's coming in the future for Dragon Ball Super. Maybe Frieza tries to take over the Demon World. I don't know. We definitely gonna see Arinsu again. We'll get to her. Well, now that we're talking about characters, I'm sorry if this is, you know, ADHD all over the place. This is just how my brain works. Like, again, you can tell that they had no idea where they really wanted to go with a lot of the things introduced here. It kind of just felt like they wanted to, again, like a glorified wiki page. They just wanted to explain more of the lore in the Dragon Ball cosmos in terms of actual character journeys, character arcs. Glorio, what a wasted character, bro. Like, you know, everything that they were setting up, it's like, okay, cool, but I don't feel like you really earned like this level of, oh wow, you really stuck it to the bad guys, because he didn't do anything for the entire story up until that point. Besides a couple phone calls, a couple FaceTime calls, like, but what else? He didn't do anything. I expected Glorio to be like one of the main characters of the show, and he was, I guess, in terms of screen time, but in terms of presence, in terms of actual impact on the story, other than that one moment that we all saw coming, what did he really do? You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, Pansy kind of came in and stole Glorio's whole swag, whole spotlight. Like, Pansy and what's his name? Hybis is my goat. Neva is another one, and I'm just like, okay, he was just kind of there. Like, I still don't even know if Neva is a good guy or a bad guy. He has a shifty face most of the time, but he doesn't really do anything that crazy. But it's like, just the way he looks, you can't trust a guy that smiles like this. I was expecting some big like twist with him, but no, he was just kind of this old man that was just along for the ride, I guess. Arinsu and Degisu are the biggest disappointments for me, man. I'm telling you, like, again, no spoilers, well, kind of spoilers, but if you're expecting anything out of Degisu, you might as well just let it go, bro. It ain't happening. Suck. Tragic. And then Arinsu, man, again, just like with Neva, like, I still don't really understand. I mean, I understand what her goal is because she says it towards the end of the story. But again, I was just expecting so much more. Majin Ku and Majin Buu, her little subordinates, kind of Cybermen fused with Majin Buu type, they kind of did all the heavy lifting for her. And then, you know, again, she was, again, just a background player that I was just waiting this entire time to, you know, make this huge 4D chess move. It just never happened. Piccolo, yo, just refer to my Degisu comments. Goma is just like, yeah, I mean, again, the fight was cool. The character work in Daima, man, really needs some milk. That is not good. It was so many episodes where it was just nothing happening. I'm like, bro, okay, maybe this is the time where Arinsu makes her move. Oh my god, he turned his back on the warriors. Like, not ever at one point did I feel like Goku was in any serious trouble. Up until like the very end, 20 episodes, I feel like Daima would have been much better as a 10 episode series. It's definitely enough there that it warrants more than a movie. I just feel like if you're gonna do a 20 episode series, you need more of a plan, more twists and turns throughout the story to really make it feel like, you know, it was worth 20 episodes. If you cut out that entire middle section and you just have the first 6 episodes and like the last 4 or 5 episodes, perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. I would have no complaints. It's just a lot left on the table with Daima, man. Like, especially, the fusion bugs. Don't even get me started. I'm not going to say Daima is trash or even bad. It was still a good watch. You know, week to week gave me a lot of nostalgia from the Dragon Ball Super days and the Toonami days before that. But, is bad? No. Nostalgia bait? Absolutely. Half-baked? Absolutely. This whole Dragon Ball Renaissance thing of the past decade has kind of always been nostalgia bait, but Daima is just like, bro, like every 5 seconds it's a reference to Z, GT, OG Dragon Ball. Like it's always, I feel like there is a such thing as too much fan service, right? Is Dragon Ball Daima worth your time? That's kind of like the point of this video. Yeah, I feel like just for the final fight alone, but I'm telling you, once you get to like episode 6, it's gonna get rough. But it picks up again around like episode 17. Again, I just feel like Daima is a glorified prequel to, you know, whatever is coming in the future for Dragon Ball Super.
If it's me, I apologize. I'm just high. So sometimes I'll just emphasize. I'm just shy, so I really need to emphasize. After this performance, check my vitals, make sure that I'm still alive. Cause I give it all, give it